Have you ever felt forsaken by destiny, that notwithstanding all your efforts, despite the pools of blood and sweat you've put in, every single thing that could go wrong pushed you down into the spiraling abyss of failure? The dark hand of mediocrity, coupled with the sword of adversity, forces all to bite the dust at some point in our lives. Failure can come swiftly and unexpectedly, or slowly yet inevitably. It is devastating when you're working on something, dedicate your heart and soul into it, and it fails. The heart-rending tragedy of success eluding you often occurs at the most crucial point of your life. Do you feel the frustration of taking a few measly steps forward only to tumble back and fall flat? You get up once and dust yourself. You fall twice and stagger back to your feet, and so it goes on in what seems to be an endless whirlpool of misery. Doesn't it feel tempting to stray from your true path, to walk in the wrong direction, or even more pathetic, to stay on the ground and give up? You begin to question your growth, your achievability, your own skill, and you wonder whether it is all really worth it. All your anger and frustration channels inward and leaves you in a state of depressed doubtfulness. Cursing ill fortune and extenuating circumstances, you tend to push the blame onto your environment. You're convinced that you are fated to fail because you definitely gave it everything you had. Or did you? Look back, delve into the path that left you defeated. Peer at the wasted hours you tumbled by, the precious time you threw away merely because everyone around you did the same. To surpass the binds of mediocrity, all you had to do was to persevere further than everyone else, to do better than what others did worse. But you didn't, did you? The veil that obscures your failure thins, and the illusion that you did everything you could is marred by the ugly cracks of reality. Or perhaps, even worse, do you truly believe that you have already devoted every minuscule bit of your time, body and brain, that you simply do not have what it takes to pull yourself to excellence? Let enlightenment shine upon you so that you can open your previously blind eyes to the omnipresent light of truth. Embrace the reality that you, and you alone, are to be blamed for every single one of your shortcomings. Accept your past and pick out the trauma, the fear, the swooping feeling of hopelessness, and discard it until you're left with nothing but the knowledge you gained from your mistakes. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Accept the frustration that you feel, because it will change your life, because it will add so much to what defines you as an unyielding individual. The ecstasy of trudging through pitfalls, traps, and obstacles to finally emerge gloriously successful will fill you with an hitherto unknown euphoria. Square your shoulders and march out into the alluring world which so recently felt repulsive. Seize the multitude of opportunities that life has to offer to you and climb out of the pit of ominous despair that you plunged yourself into. Commit toward repairing what you previously thought was irreparable. Accomplish what you assumed was impossible. You will be an unstoppable force which does not know of an immovable object. You will thrive and persevere to find the satisfaction and inner peace of triumph that you so deeply crave. You have trained your mind to be unable to comprehend failure, and now your body will follow. The wave of grit and persistence will not bow to any walls, and your heart will carry you when your limbs are too weak. You will not back down until you've given everything you've got, and then you will give some more. This realization, this knowledge that destiny has absolutely no power over you, that is the greatest weapon you will have, and it is one that can never be taken away from you. Whatever you do, never compromise on your dreams, for it is through our dreams that we find the sheer will power to carry on. Our optimistic visions of Elysium at the end of our arduous journey through hell are what enable us to keep dragging one foot after the other until we break into an uncontrollable sprint of determination fueled by our insatiable desire to succeed. Now go, burst out in a glorious run of resolution and let your sorrows recede, to be replaced by the final accolade of self-satisfaction and inner peace that you have been denied for so long.